you know what? It's enough already. All of it. So look, recently some countries have come forward and they're really bugging Keir Starmer for reparations. And this is not a man who's known for having a lot of backbone. In fact, in the UK, everybody's kind of like, oh, what a nutter. But I will say this, so far at least, he has not been giving in to these demands. And this is why it's really ridiculous in the year 2024 for any country to be demanding reparations. You see, when I was 12, my father went to prison. And for years, I carried this guilt that, it was because of me, because of my actions. If I had been a better daughter, if I had been a stronger child, if I hadn't testified, then maybe, his life wouldn't have ended up how it did. And, it took me until like my 30s, actually, to start to really understand that I wasn't guilty for his actions, that wasn't my fault, that we cannot be blamed for the sins of our proverbial fathers and mothers. So, and even though people would tell me, right, and I knew on like a conscious level that I wasn't responsible for it, but the problem is I had, I believed in it, somewhere within my core, this idea had gotten stuck in my head. So, fast forward many years later, many failed relationships later, and I really started to understand what it meant to be an autonomous being and to not be responsible for the things that other people have done. So how does this work out with reparations? Well, for one, none of us were alive when that happened. Like, every culture in history has had periods of slavery, not condoning it. It's not a good thing. But you can't get over your past unless you leave it in the past. And this was a hard lesson that I had to learn. So, look, there's going to be a lot more videos like this. So like and subscribe. It would really help me out in my life in London here. I am Ash, the Verdant Vix. So, yeah, like and subscribe. More good content coming.